looking at?
Did that scare you? So, quite a few of you have asked me in the comments before if I had seen such and such movie that just came out that weekend, and most of the time my answer was no, because I haven't been going to see movies very much lately, mostly because I've adopted this whole hermetic existence and I just don't go out anymore. But this weekend, I decided to go see a movie, and I'm gonna do a review on it. So this weekend I went to go see the new Blair Witch movie. Partly I went to see it because I wanted the experience of watching a new horror film to fuel me to work on Nethergate some more, and it worked. I mean, it fulfilled its purpose for that, for sure. But overall, the movie left me feeling kind of about it. So before you guys ask, yes, I have seen the original Blair Witch Project movie. I saw it a couple years ago for the first time. I did not see it when it first came out, so I kind of missed that hype train. And I was really unimpressed by that movie. I know it's just because of the hype that's surrounding it, and everybody who saw it when it first came out all thought it was real and it was really scary, but seeing it now, for the most part for me, it was just three people walking through the woods screaming at each other because they're lost and sometimes hearing things. It was not that scary, and it was not that interesting. Like, the characters were freaking annoying because they kept screaming at each other about pointless shit like, who has the map? Who has the map? I don't have it! I gave it to you! No, you have it! I don't have it! That's my impression of that. Like, I like the idea of the lore behind the Blair Witch Project, but the movie itself was really underwhelming, and I didn't care for it that much. But I did go see the new one this weekend, and this is what I thought about it. So for those of you who don't know, James, the brother of Heather from the original Blair Witch Project, believes that he has found some footage that Heather might still be out in the woods where she was last seen. And so him and his friends decide to go into the woods to see if they can find her. First of all, I have to give the movie credit where credit is due. At least it wasn't as boring as the original movie. It definitely amped up the scare factor. That said, it still didn't scare me, but like I said in previous videos, it's really hard to scare me in a horror film. I don't really get scared by scary movies. And part of me wonders if maybe I'm missing out on the experience of horror films because I can't get scared by them. It really makes me sad inside. In any case, so this movie really amped up the intensity of the scares. Like, once shit starts going down, it starts going down. I mean, it did take a little while to build up, but you know, you had to kind of establish the backstory and characters and all that stuff, so it made sense to have that little bit of drawn out part in the beginning. Also, the sound design in this movie was really good. It did help create a very atmospheric tone to the entire movie, which I really liked. But yeah, so this movie definitely, it built up from the first movie, but it may have taken it a bit too far, because like I said, once it starts going down, it just keeps going, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually you're just like, how far are they gonna take this? Like, this is getting a little ridiculous at how far it's going. There were things like, I think, time travel stuff going on, or weird time manipulation stuff. The characters, while not as ungodly annoying as the characters in the original Blair Witch Project were, they were boring. The characters were very unremarkable. None of them had any like noticeable personality quirks or traits to them. They were all just blah. And then there was Peter. Oh my god, I hated Peter. He was such an asshole. And it was really frustrating because this character Peter is supposed to be James's friend since childhood. Like, he was there when James's sister Heather went missing, and he was being the biggest dick in the woods. Like, I just wanted to punch him. I was waiting for him to die. And the sad thing was Peter was the black guy who died first. Yeah, this movie fulfilled that trope. Good job, Blair Witch. Alright, now the thing that really annoyed me about this movie was the jump scares. That jump scare that I did at the beginning of this video, that was an example of the kind of jump scares that were abundant throughout the entire movie. They were everywhere. Not the jump scares that are actually scary, the jump scares that are fake outs. I hate those kinds of jump scares. They're just there to make you jump. That's all they do. They don't actually build tension. They don't actually scare you. They're just there to make you go, oh, everything's fine. And it happened so many times that even one of the characters commented on it. Seriously, it happened twice in a row, and then one of the characters goes, okay, you guys need to stop doing that. And I was like, no shit. A good kind of jump scare is the kind that something that jumps out at you, or something that makes you jump, but is actually something that's dangerous too. A good example of this, and I can't believe I'm using this as an example, but in the 6th Paranormal Activity movie, The Ghost Dimension, which I just watched recently, there was a jump scare in there where I was waiting for something to happen. I knew it was coming. I knew there was going to be a jump scare, but I wasn't prepared for what would actually happen. And so it not only startled me, I think I might have peed a little bit, or maybe screamed. It definitely made my heart pound pretty hard for a little while after. And then I felt stupid because it was a Paranormal Activity movie. I was like, really? This got me? Really? But that was an example of a good jump scare because there was actually something there. I like those kind of jump scares. Those are better than the fake outs. Fake outs. Ah! And the other thing, and I talked about this I think in one of the Halloween videos that I did last year, one of the mistakes that this movie made was it showed us the monster. See, while I say that the original Blair Witch Project was not scary, I do have to give credit where credit is due. They never showed the witch because that makes it more mysterious and more scary because you don't actually know what's out there. Like, what is it that's haunting them? What is it that's following them and killing them off? Don't show your monsters, guys. Not unless you need to. Like, even in the Alien movie, you don't see the alien until really late in the film. I'm not even drinking and I'm burping. Anyway, so overall, I would say that Blair Witch gets 2.5 out of 3 stars. If you like scary movies, I would definitely recommend going to see it because, you know, it might scare you. It didn't scare me, but it might scare you. If you don't like scary movies. Also, if you're a big fan of the Blair Witch Project, I would probably say don't go see this because it's not like the original. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this review. This is the first one that I've done in a really long time. So if you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button that's right down there. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do new videos every Friday and we'll probably start doing more film reviews and maybe book reviews or other things like that if you guys want to see that too. We'll see. Stay excellent to each other and keep making awesome things. Love you guys. Bye!